Liscar Road, as you can see, runs from the Dublin Road up to Watson's Road. What we're concerned about now is this junction here, where Liscar Road joins Watson's Road. We approach Watson's Road from Liscar Road, one of the junctions on the Watson's Road, and as we come to Watson's Road you can see that it's a single lane road, and despite the fact it's single lane, planning and local politicians have decided that this is adequate for an increase in traffic of 77 houses, which is about 154 extra vehicles a day. This is approximately the site entrance whenever the houses will be built. These trees will be taken away, and then people wanting to go to town, going out this way, this is the road that they would take. As you can see, it's only wide enough for one car, and there's a little bit here that's wider, but that's about the height of the road changes that have taken place over the last few years. Nothing else is proposed, and as we go over the hill here, you will see that again this is a blind hill. It's nice when there's not much traffic, but there's extra traffic on this road. You can see where the dangers are. We're coming down now to Turley's Corner, which is notoriously narrow and blind, and only one lane for traffic. As you can see, you can take a car going around the corner, and then we approach the Glen Hill, which is completely blind, as you can see, and proceeding across here to the proposed development of 215 houses, using this as a road with entrances to their development. And this will take us to the end here to another place which is deemed to be of a substandard bridge type, where it crosses the Glen River at the junction here with Doran's Hill. And again, this would be the focus of a lot of traffic coming from the town and going to, you see it's pretty blind as you go around that corner. It's impossible to see the traffic coming towards you. Right, this time we're going to go in the opposite direction towards Chancellor's Road, and this is where a lot of the 77 new houses people would travel. This takes you over to Chancellor's Road and on up to Clog Roundabout to join the motorway. As you can see how narrow the road is, single track, only muddy tracks at the side for passing on. And when the residents objected, this was part of it, that this road has been used by pedestrians, walking dogs, for access, cyclists and motorists, and this would all be endangered with a huge increase in traffic. The alternative suggested by the residents was the Chancellor's Road to be used for. This is the alternative access suggested by residents and other users of the road. This is the Chancellor's Road, fine 2-lane tarmac road with its own bus service, which will suit the residents to take them into town and make other connections. Whereas Watson's Road, small country road, no transport links, very busy traffic. Although there aren't that many people actually living on the road, maybe 6 or 7 houses at the far end of it, this is a very popular road for people using it to go to the local schools, St Malachy's on that end, and on the southerly end, Clog Primary School. It's also used by many people taking a shortcut into town instead of using the Dublin Road. The sad thing is that when these fields in front of us are developed with 77 houses, you're going to have an awful lot of extra traffic. You could count on maybe 154 extra vehicles per day, excluding all the service vehicles, to use this small country road. Some people will obviously argue that these fields are lying useless at the moment, and it would be far better to build houses, provide jobs, but we're not saying don't have houses and don't have jobs. We're saying do it in a reasonable, sensible manner that will protect the people who use this road, especially the children who may be walking to school. So I'll just give you a last view of the road. Unfortunately, it will be changing, and a lot of construction traffic will be using this during the building of those houses, and a lot of the extra traffic to service those. But on a beautiful morning like this, I'll leave you with the sound of the birds, beautiful sky and growth coming on the trees.